I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
People! It feels so good to be back! Scrutinize every word, memorize every line. I spit it once, refuel, re-energize and rewind. I get sight to the blind, mind sight through the mind. I exercise my right to express when I feel it's time. It's just all in your mind, what you interpret it as. If you don't understand, don't even bother to ask. A father who has grown up with a fatherless past, who has grown up now to rap phenomenon that has perhaps mastered his craft slash entrepreneur, who has helped launch a few more rap acts, who's had a few obstacles thrown his way through the last half of his career. Typical manure, moving past that.
What's up, guys? This is Macktube, and this is a special dedication video to our new President of the United States, Barack Obama. And I'm starting out this video in black and white to illustrate a point. For a long time, in many people's eyes, this country is divided between black and white. And when I say black and white, I don't mean necessarily Caucasian and African American. I just mean just the general minority, majority population, just separated by class, separated by political beliefs, religious beliefs, and just divided, even though the country's the United States. And over time, we've made so much progress in eliminating segregation and producing more rights for all individuals, and we've really become a symbol of what the world should be based off all our diversity and all of our unity. But for a lot of people, even though we made a lot of progress, they felt like until we actually have a minority, or I wouldn't even call it a minority, at least until we have a person of different culture as our spokesman, our president, our symbol of a country, then we can never really say that we're as equal opportunity as America says we are. And finally we have a person, an individual, as president, as leader of our nation, as representative of our nation, who embodies everything the country stands for: equal opportunity, unity of each race, peace between all parties. And now the country is no longer in the darkness, it's in the light. Oh man, President Barack Obama, I'd like to congratulate you. I've been a fan and supporter even before you started this campaign in 2007. Ever since I saw you on Oprah, I've been a fan. I made a video a while back promoting you, and I'm just so proud as an American that we've come this way, not just for you, but that the nation has finally let go of its fears and its doubts and put its faith in you, put its faith in someone who's accomplished so much. And when you really think about it, it's so amazing how much this man has done for us. And it just gives me and so many people so much hope that this American dream, that this oath, this credo, whatever it's called, is really not just a dream. It's actually reality. And this is the proof of that reality. When you think of a man who obviously has endured so much in his lifetime, someone who's come up from nothing, who's raised as a single parent, a mixed race. You know, a lot of people grow up with no parents and they get abused and teased growing up. But for this person to be raised with one parent and being a mixed race and having a name as him, just you can't even begin to imagine what he's endured in his life, with no money, only raised by his grandparents after his mother had passed, to continue to live through all that sacrifice that their parents have made for him just to keep working, the pain of just enduring all that and accomplishing everything because of his faith and belief in the American dream, and to finally come to where he is now is just so inspiring. Whether you agree with or disagree with his political ideas or beliefs, if you really take a second to just understand what his journey has gone through and what this means for his country, I just feel like he deserves so much respect for what he's done. He's been very classy, very respectful, very well-spoken, so well-spoken that everyone has gravitated towards him, and see that all of his personality just reflects the American ideals of how he wants us to become united, and how even though we have different beliefs, we are all Americans. And he just embodies everything that America stands for, how he came from nothing, and how he, through hard work and respect for the American ideals, that he's accomplished what he is, and now he's the head of the country and represents all of us. It just gives us so much hope. All the people who can look at their children and say, look what this man has accomplished, anything is possible. And I pray that he's a good president. I pray that now that he's in power, all of his promises, that he works his hardest to make those a reality, and that all the people who supported him up to this point continue to support him, that it doesn't end here, that we continue to work with him, and that he's able to work with other nations, and that they respect him. So, hold on a second. Sorry it's interrupted, but like I was saying, I just hope that he's a great president now that he's in power, and I'm so proud of him. I'll continue to support him as much as possible. You know, his reign as president is going to be looked at for years to come. A very historic moment. I congratulate all the people who voted for him. You're part of history, and I hope that he has a very strong reign as president. History will judge him in time, but I'm just happy that he finally made it to this point. As a nation, I think we should all be proud. And yeah, you know, even as a youth person, I'm in my 20s, but I can only imagine how people who were raised in the 40s, 30s, 60s, and before that, what if they're still alive, what this means to them. Think of all the segregation, all the abuse that they took when this nation was not as unified as it is today. What kind of victory they feel inside. I can only imagine what they feel, but this is your victory too. I'm glad they got a chance to see this. All those riots and all the petitions and the fighting and the all that stuff they used just so he has a chance to run for president. This is their victory, and I hope he represents them in his reign. Barack Obama, I'm so proud of you. Hopefully you're a great president. I support you forever. Thank you for inspiring a nation. Thank you for all who voted for him. Thank you for having the courage to vote for him. I hope he remains alive to be given a chance just to see what he can do. It's a miracle that he's been able to accomplish what he has, but it just reflects the ideals and the power of America, and I'm very hopeful, and hope you are too. So Barack Obama, congratulations on your family, congratulations to Joe Biden. I'm sorry that your grandma passed away and she wasn't able to see this day, but I'm sure she was proud of you. Even whether you would have won or lost, just to see where you've come from, she was probably the biggest influence on your life than anyone, and I know she's looking down on you from heaven. Congratulations. I'll be a great supporter from no matter what, and God bless you, God bless America, and thank you. Obama.
And finally the tables are starting to turn, talking about a revolution. Yes, finally the tables are starting to turn, talking about a revolution. Oh no, talking about a revolution. Oh no, talking about a revolution.